Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kamalam Nguzianda Khelana. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. And thank you guys so much for the support thus far. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment because I would love to hear your views and what you think so far. And today really it's just one of those topics that I know a lot of us will go through, especially as new mothers. And just to give you guys a story of how I got my body back, how I got my confidence back, how I just got my, my mental back after having been a FaceTime mom. And I know that a lot of us we go through the blues, and unfortunately, abanye or mama, the new mothers, they go through those things with no support and no, nobody. And this is to just, just to support, this is to just to be related, just to support, and just whatever that you, maybe some of you are still going through, just to know that you're not alone, and that it pace yako is your pace. Take your time, take as much time as you need, you know. What gave me my confidence back, what gave me now my confidence back was is self-love. It had to start with me, guys. I had to look myself in the mirror, as a muffin as I was, but I had to be honest with myself that listen, you just carried someone for 9 months, okay? You went through, your body had to be a house for someone for 9 months, so give yourself some slack. And I had one mandincancise, which naleyo was another story time for another day, but I had to be patient with myself, and I had to be loving with myself, and I had a partner that was also, and I had a partner that was loving, that was supportive, that understood what my body had been through, for all those months. You understand? It wasn't easy, guys, I'm not gonna lie, because you go through every hormones you can think of. But it was very important for me to get back to Z. And at the end of the day, you just want to get back to yourself. Lazianda obunguye for all those years. That was very important, because I knew that if I get back to myself, the true essence of who I am, how I feel about myself, how I move, how I carry myself, and how I carry my body, then I knew that I was going to become a better mom. I knew that I was going to become a better wife. So it had to start with me. Starting is not a walk in the park. You gotta push yourself, guys. You gotta push yourself. And you gotta push yourself, and you can't think it's gonna happen overnight, because gaining that weight didn't happen overnight. It took time for you to gain. So you have got to start making a plan. Start making a plan that, okay, fine, because I was eating 6 times a day, I gotta tone it down a notch. I can still eat 6 times a day, but ndikizduku. You gotta start walking. And as you're doing that, guys, you have to do it with love. You gotta be your biggest cheerleader, because your man can cheer you up, but if you ain't cheering yourself, then you're not gonna go anywhere. So it starts with you. Waking up and going to jog, you gotta speak loving things to yourself, every time without any fail. And pump yourself up all the time. Pump yourself all the time. And then drink lots of water. Like you guys, and another thing, we lose weight ngohlobo olungafaniyo. And then there are those that they gain, the baby fat, and then they gain those curves, and then they enjoy those curves, and they don't want to lose them. That's also okay. It's all on you. I'm just talking about those that want to get their bodies back, that they feel in a way they're stuck, because I've been there. So you gotta push yourself, and you have to pet talk yourself, and you gotta love on yourself, but you have to know that, okay, fine, there's an end goal. Now I wanted to be a size 34, because I wasn't feeling the size 38 thing anymore. So I knew, well, okay, fine, I needed to go there. And then I started buying myself new clothes. And the clothes that I packed when I was pregnant, I started getting back those in my wardrobe. motivating myself, telling myself that when it's okay, it's fine, it happens. And then you start to jog, you know. Good jogging, okay? You can't just go senza a slow pace. You gotta fasten it up. You gotta get faster. Kunzima ninani, but funeka uzipushe because you have a goal of funeka, but for yourself. For yourself. It was very important for me now because I knew, but you know what, if in clocker the weight that I want, that I've always been, then you know things are gonna be easier. Cause I felt heavy. I really felt like, oh, I was sweating. It was a mess, as you guys can imagine. But don't compare yourself with other people's. Abanye they snap back quick, abanye they don't. Abanye they needed progress. I was one of those that still needed progress, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be too hard on yourself. Start jogging, eat less, and look at those clothes. Look at those clothes of Unifita Kuzo, put them in your wardrobe, and every now and again, maybe after 3 weeks since you've started, put on as the news bonakefana they fitting, because that's another motivation also from yourself. But okay, fine, it was a bit tight, but now it's okay. That's what I did. My own pace, my own time. Unfortunately, this is not gonna need your man, because bona they remain a certain weight. You understand? So it really wasn't about him. The support means well, but you gotta do the work at the end of the day, especially if you want the results as for now. And then as wamba umzimba mose, we all know once says something, umzimba will catch up, you know. So stay focused, love on yourself, be patient with yourself, pump your ass up. Tell yourself and remind yourself that you're a bad bitch and you're gonna snap back. And you will, Ndase. And you will. I promise you. And another thing, imini as fun, sometimes you have the motivation, sometimes umdana will drain you, sometimes you know you're not gonna feel bana. It happens. It's one of those things, you know. Now Omnia will say, bana, you know what, I don't know, Nazi, I don't know if this was for me. Don't know okay, you gonna I know one thing about us, you know, we go out of our way to bana sis landuke, sis demotivated. But try. You can demote yourself today on a Monday, but be a bad bitch tomorrow. Get up like you was never heartbroken on a Monday and push yourself, because you gotta do it for yourself. You really gotta do it yourself before we enzele anyone else. And again, like, I don't believe in working on my body for anyone else, because that's not how I'm wired up. That's not what I was taught when I was growing up. I become pretty for myself, and then ongomayo, I become pretty for myself in the Sakaya, and then ongomayo, okay, thanks, when it's not a new thing because I've already told myself. And guys, I know we get on socials, we see about Kim, we see about Court, we see, you know, the millionaires and the billionaires in their own houses with their own gyms and their own, you know, nutritions. But the thing is, those people are doing the work, because you can be a billionaire ubene gym endlini yakho, but if you don't get your ass up at 6 or whatever time is good for you, then also you're not gonna lose. You're gonna stay big because kaloki motivation is not there. So nobu baleke pake man baleke peace park mna. Ndifika apha endlini nye nama ndenzisa i-push ups andenzise and what meals to prep, what meals to do. You understand? So you really don't need much. You need to go. You need to start. That's all you need. And that's the best thing you can do for you. So I'm gonna say it's self-motivation, it's self-love, your own pace. If when I'm just gonna do this 3 times a week, 3 times a week, then you stick to that, but be consistent and motivate yourself, pump yourself up, and put them because they will pump you up. Once you fit in one top, it's gonna lighten up your day. And try not to eat too much. Lesson the Sakaya. Lesson, I know it's hard, uzokhala, but you gotta be motivating yourself. And once you reach your goal, stay within. Don't go back. Don't go back in the Sakaya. You gotta stay, because you want that you've always been. And you're gonna be fine. And you're gonna flourish. You love yourself best. So, akhona mntasekhaya ingaphayana, just self-motivate yourself, push yourself for yourself. My sister was saying to me, but you know what, I get jealous of you. Like, how did you get back so, your figure back? I don't have a figure, but I've never had the sisters wire. So that was very important to me. But okay, fine, I'm working on my body back. I'm not saying when I'm full six pack because I've never had that, but at the same time I've never had a sister suwayo. And no offense and no shade to anyone that's got those type of times. I'm just talking about myself and my experience, you know. So be patient, know what you want and work towards it, because unfortunately your partner will be there, your family will be there, but it all starts with you. You gotta do the work, and then in no time you'll be there, and you'll be the best person for yourself. Ube uzenzele. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that maybe at least yani cherish up or motivated, some of you, and just want to say that I know what you're going through. I've been there. It takes time, but you have to be consistent. You gotta push yourself. At the end of the day, you will reach the goal that you want and the goal that works best for you. Don't compare yourself with anyone. Unganyiswa ngabantu Instagram. You never know. Some people's they've got those apps that cinch the figures and cinch the ass and cinch. So don't get caught up in there. Noma, be inspired and then work on you. And yeah, I've never compared myself to anybody because I can't come literally. Ever. Irreplaceable, baby. So just pump yourself up, guys. Thank you so much for watching.